And hello there, it's Dr. Brenda, sociologist, speaker, financial coach, full-time RVer. Not quite traveling the USA these days, so I'm settled in. This is day number 12 of my stay at Jojoba Hills. I've been in a rental spot. Oh, hey, please subscribe below. I've been in a rental spot waiting for a site to open. And I'm told that that is happening soon. So next week I will likely get a starter site, be a full-fledged member, and boy, I can really start watching my pennies and getting used to this place. So I've got a little video coming up showing you some of my favorite places around the resort. But let me tell you what, a couple of things are requiring some adjustment. One of these is we're really remote. This resort is, I think it's 17 miles south of Temecula, and everything is in Temecula, lots and lots of stores and medical facilities, so it's convenient, but there's really nothing between here and there. And when you go further south, you've got probably 45 minutes to get to the town of Julian. So I've got to change the way I do things a little bit in terms of planning, because it's $6 a gallon for gas here. So I don't want to be going out all the time and spending gas. It takes a lot of time, 25 minutes to get into town and back. So it takes, almost an hour just to go back and forth. So I'm starting to all right, I've got to plan a little bit more. I can't just run out and get a grocery item that I might have forgotten about. I can see where, Amazon, I might be doing more business shipping things because it is more convenient. So that is taking some time for adjusting. I will say the first week that I was here, I slept quite a bit. It's been it's tiring driving here day after day, and then working with my son will be stay at the homeless shelter in Flagstaff, Arizona for some time. One of his big issues is ID, so they're helping him get some IDs he's managed to lose or toss out. All of his IDs, including citizenship papers. So anyway, that's been was pretty stressful, so I ended up taking a lot of naps. And this week, I'm getting back into work mode. I have really slipped behind on so much of my work efforts, and it's making me a little bit anxious. So this week, it's okay, I got to get back to work. So I have been doing that. I have to worry about getting burned out because I know that I push myself really hard. So I'm not to a point where I have a real good schedule yet. It's going to take a while. So this afternoon I went swimming. It's been great to be in the pool. I have been walking around a bit, but it's been a work week. So as I figure things out, and I have been meeting people, I've been invited to a couple of things. There's a Howl at the Full Moon event. Howl, yes, Howl, like wolves. So it's can't turn that down, right? And it's been fun to meet people. We'll see how the social activities and all the other events fit in with the work life. I was also able to see my brother and sister-in-law, and so I saw them over the weekend, and again, that was also a big treat to be close to family, at least for most of the year. So anyway, so I'm enjoying it here, working on getting in the groove. Hope you're doing well. And here's a video of some of the scenes from the resort. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. And greetings, it's Dr. Brenda. How are you guys doing? Hey, please subscribe. This is my temporary site. So I am at Jojoba Hills in Aguanga California. That's south of Temecula, north of San Diego. There's a town you might recognize. And I'm just going to take some snippets. It is in the mid-80s here on this lovely September day. This is a site that I have rented because my more permanent site is not yet available. So just give you a little walkthrough of some of my favorite places and places I need to explore yet. So you can see the sites are all very generous. And I'm going to miss this site for sure because this is a premium site. And there's a lot of swapping here, so once you're here, you can then, as a site becomes available, get on the list to move into a different site. So this type of site might take a year or two, maybe more, to get. And every site does have a storage shed. They all look the same, these tan storage sheds. My new, very old bike, a very classic bike is what my brother says. And check out the view. So these folks have a little bit of a, I don't know, a decorative awning thingamajig, huh? And this does allow you to decorate the sites any way you want. If you know you're going to be staying there, you're going to spiff it up. So this is one of the sites. Let me take you now to a site that is called a starter site. Okay, we are at a site now that I'm going to say is a starter site. And how do I know? Because there's nothing on it. So it's now, in the RV world, these are very generous sites. A lot of places you're on top of each other. So your rig would be parked here. Everyone does get the cement pad, and you can see there really are no structures on it. You have the very nice storage shed. And again, I mean, just to get a sense of how big these RV spots are, I mean, this is, it goes all the way here. So I'd love to take you a tour, show you some of the really cooler ones if they're open. But you can, a lot of people do some wonderful gardening and landscaping here. So this is where you start. So when you become a member, when you get up to the list, you become a member. They're going to put you on a starter site. And then as sites open up, you can move into a site that is more preferable. I'll probably be moving actually into that site or another starter site in early October. And you can see the views. They're there, but not quite as spectacular as if you've got some other sites. So I'm just walking back to my site, and this is a lot of folks are putting up a little gazebo, and this is an example. There's also, if you look up there, you can see a permanent awning. It's all about protecting from the sun, but you do have the opportunity to do some wonderful native plantings and add your own artwork to it. My hope is that I can actually move into a site that already has a structure like this. For my purposes, I would screen it in so that the cats can hang out there with me. But you can see these folks spent quite a bit of time working on their site, and even planted up the hillside. So again, there's so much ability to really turn this into your very own site, and that I'm looking forward to being able to put in everything that I can imagine. Maybe a little Japanese garden, California style. So can't get tired of the view. The RV co-op is on top of an aquifer. It is all well-fed water. And so, yes, we're in the desert, but we have ponds, which I am tickled pink about. And there are 6 ponds here. And this is by far my favorite. There's a little water wheel at the very end, lots of ducks, and you get a fair amount of shade. So this has been one of my hangout points. I've taken some videos from here, but the ponds are lovely. Just one thing to note, if you're looking for a place with questioning whether there's cell service, you're going to see that very big pretend tree up there. That is a cell tower. I actually think there may be 2 of them. So cell service is excellent here. At pond number 6. Another thing I'm enjoying are these little sitting areas. So this is at the back end of pond 6 where I just showed you. And you can hear the water flowing in the background, and sit in a swing, hang out, chat, just have a conversation and relax. And there are a number of benches here and there, and bridges and all kinds of little trails. So very, very pleasant. So as a member, we are expected to volunteer, and I've already got my sights on a volunteer gig because this is the old mini golf course. It's pretty sad, and I would love to redesign it, build it, make it usable, and really make it a meeting place and a fun place for people to bring their grandkids and have some fun. So that's one of the projects that I would love to be involved in. And now we've come to my all-time favorite part of the park. This is the remarkable swimming room. There's a mail room I just walked by, a craft room. But this is the swimming pool. I was back in the water today. I took some days off and I'm back to it now. So, come on, there we go. Don't have the hang of it yet. This is the main hall, but check out the pool. It's been pretty quiet, so I've had been able to do some good laps, but check out that view, huh? I mean, this is just incredible. Let me take a quick look into the fitness center because I do plan on using this quite a bit. So it's nice and cool. Some weights, machines, pretty decent facility. Looking forward to building my own schedule out. Women's showers and restrooms. There's laundry facilities, billiards. Let me take you over here because, hey, I know you really want to check it out a little bit more. Wonderful hot tub. There are actually two hot tubs. One out here in the sun. A very large patio area. Take you into the shade. So we've got and a big bar, a big outdoor cooking space. Can't wait to see how that's all used. And here's the other hot tub. This one is in the shade, so you have your choice, sun or shade. There's the billiards. Let's pop into the library/lounge. Nice and cool, but you've got your Whole big assortment. Mysteries. Can't wait. I'm not going to run out of books. Puzzles. Artwork. Even some DVDs back here. A really comfortable, nice place to relax. Overlooking the pickleball courts. So let's take a look at the pickleball courts. I haven't come out to play yet. It's kind of a, I guess, a shoulder season here, September. Some of the RVers are coming back, but it's still a little bit early, so a lot of folks are here for the winter and are just rolling in. So there hasn't been a lot of activity that I have noticed, but these are the pickleball courts. So those are some of my favorite features of what is called Friendship Hall. And there we go. And all of this is included in my monthly maintenance fee, which is $384. Yep, that's going to be my rent. So there we go. Get you another good overview.